Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And I'm up to a big haul today, and this is literally the only spot in my house that I have to sit in right now. As you can see here by my big plaque, and there's a vacuum cleaner behind me, and there's a rolly cart behind there, and that's my big credenza sitting right there at the back of it. It is a mess in here because, as you all know, we are painting. So I did want to get this haul video in. I have a couple of more videos in the can. One that is a hot mess for itself when I do my kitchen windows. Wait till y'all see that. Y'all get a big kick out of that one. I'm a mess in that one. But I also have another one when I tweak my lantern centerpiece on my table and so on and so forth. So I have a couple of videos that are going to be coming to you next week. I'm kind of giving you this one, and I'm recording this on Valentine's Day. As you can see, I have my little Valentine's heart scarf on. Chris and I just got back from a lovely lunch out, and I took a little break from the painting and went and did that, and then we did a little shopping, and now he's back in the family room, and I'll put in some footage of some of the things that he's been doing and some of the pictures. He's been working so hard, and he's figured out how to get the mirror down off from the fireplace, you know, using kind of a pulley system. He's putting his mechanical engineering skills to work like you wouldn't believe. He also used a pulley system to get the TV, it's a 75-inch TV off the wall. So he has been he's a genius, you guys, and he is not afraid to do this type of thing, and he is doing an amazing job, and I cannot wait to show you the end result. I mean, I'm showing you some pictures here and whatnot, but I can't wait to show you the end result. It is going to be super pretty. And I can't wait to put all of this stuff that I'm fixing to show you into use as far as my decor is concerned. I've really grasped on to the pink. I figured this would be a good time to do a kind of a pink haul here. A lot of this is going to be in the pink and corally hues that I'm fixing to show you. I am enjoying working with those so much. Danielle started us all on the pink train, you know. Thank you, Danielle, for doing that with your beautiful pink centerpiece there that you made. I have really embraced the pink though, and I love it, absolutely love it, and have just had a fabulous time working with the pinks and the corals and the creams. It's just makes me feel good. It gives me a light and airy feeling, you know. So let me see here. I've got hauls from Joann's, Walmart, and that, Hobby Lobby, and Michael's. And I haven't spent a ton of money, but I've bought a little bit at each place. Let's start, I might as well start with Michael's. I did not bring in my wreath form, but I'm fixing to make a wreath for my front door, outside of my front door for spring. I didn't make it this week. You should be seeing this on Friday, and this will be my last video of this week, you guys. And you should be seeing this on Friday. I really wanted to give you kind of an up-to-date. I will go to my P.O. box tomorrow. If I have anything in my P.O. box, I'll try to do that haul either over the weekend or Monday, you guys. I know that a couple of you have sent me some things, and if I've received them, then you'll see the haul, you know, early next week sometime, or possibly over the weekend, even though I promised myself I wouldn't do video over the weekend. But if it's a haul video, I mean, if it's a P.O. box, just that video, I may do that. So, but anyway, right now, this will be the last video for this week, you guys. So, all right, so let's see. What I say, start with Michael's. And Hobby Lobby. I might as well do kind of them both the same, or both at the same time. Let me do Hobby Lobby first, because I decided I'm going to make another grapevine wreath like the one I made in the family room. Only thing is, I'm going to use one of a big initial painted white. My last name's initial is going to go on it instead of a plaque. But I did get from Michael's, I did get a little tag sign that just says, "Hello, Spring." So that'll be used kind of down from the bow a little bit. So I got a phone call. So I don't remember where I was. I believe I was talking about the wreath that I'm going to make for the front door. And I'm gonna make it just like the one, and I was, yeah, that's right, and I talked about the initial. So I'm gonna do an initial, our last name initial in white. And then I had there it is. This tag, Hello Spring, that'll go on it. And I found some really pretty flowers at Michael's that I want to use. Look at these. And my door is red, but it's kind of a rusty red, and I put this up against my door, you guys. It's gonna look really pretty. Y'all trust me with my colors. So it is gonna be really pretty. So I got me this. And then as I was walking through, I found this ribbon that I think will pair beautifully with it. I'm gonna make a funky bow, probably a 12 loop funky bow. And these are the other ribbons I'm going to use. This one and then this one. And then this one. And then my old standby that's becoming my old standby is my chicken wire, which I got from Hobby Lobby. I got this from Hobby Lobby, you guys. These 3 ribbons came from Michael's, and these were not on sale, but I had a coupon for 20% off the entire purchase. So I did get them somewhat on sale, but not as good as you can at, Hobby Lobby when it goes on 40% off. But I saw these and I couldn't resist. And they had them all kind of grouped together there in Michael's. It was beautiful. So, and as I said, I got this from Hobby Lobby. So we'll go on into that's all I got from Michael's. So I'll go on into the Hobby Lobby haul. And this chicken wire came from Hobby Lobby back in with the ribbon. It's where the ribbon is. And they've got kind of like a metallic looking ribbon back there. That's where it is. It's with, it's kind of down from the colored ribbon, kind of down, I don't know, at least in my Hobby Lobby it was kind of down toward the floor, so. And then as I was walking through Hobby, I think some of this might have come from Michael's. If it did, I'll tell you, this did. I did get some florals to go with this, and I don't know whether all of these will be used, but I'm just gonna hold these up here so you can see. I'm just gonna start piling them. I got this came from Michael's though, as did these. I got 3 of these. These came from Michael's too. So that will be my wreath. And I didn't bring them out here because I haven't even brought them in the house yet, but 2 of those fern kind of, what were they, that I used out in my other wreath. I have a couple of those too that I'm going to, put end for end and be flouncy over the top. I think it's gonna be really pretty. I think it's going to be a really pretty wreath. At least I hope so, you guys. I hope I can bring it to fruition, okay? I always worry, I always do worry, but hopefully I'll be able to, make it look pretty. So, what? I'll be back. I gotta see him out. Chris is up on a ladder. I'll be back. This is my life right now. It's very busy and crazy. What can I say? I forgot these. I forgot to show you these. I bought some of these too. So I'm going to add those to the mix. Maybe 2, but I think all of these together are going to be super duper pretty. And I don't know that I'll use all of these, but I know I'll be able to use these colors in and throughout my decor here in the house too. And one more thing from Hobby Lobby, I think, and I bought something from the Easter department and used my 40% off discount coupon. You can use one of those a day in at Hobby Lobby. And I got this little dude. Isn't he cute? So I just got him. I couldn't resist him. Not that I really needed any more bunnies. I don't have a lot of like resin bunnies though, so I have a lot of stuffed, but got some. Anyway, I couldn't resist him. I bought him. I wanted him. I bought him. There we go. So there he is. Okay, then let's see. Yesterday, because I've gotten really in with this pink. I just had finished my desktop, the Pretty in Pink desktop. And the little bit of pink, and then this, this little thing that I have sitting here that I fell in love with it. I love the pink. So I went into and that. Y'all, if you want really nice table runners for a nice price, head into that or go to the Christmas tree shops, whatever you have in your area, or online, it's thechristmastreeshops.com. I got me some table runners. Chris and I talked, and we've decided that we're going to take the table covering off of the kitchen table. So I've got to wait for him to he's a little busy right now with all of the painting and everything, but he is going to make me something for underneath my big tray, so that big tray has little knobby feet on it. And I'm too afraid to set that right on the table. That table right now has a table pad on it that protects it. And I never worry about putting anything hot on it, anything heavy on it, anything like that. But I told Chris, I said, why do we have this big, beautiful table if we don't show the top of it? It's such a pretty top to it. So he said that he could make me something so that I don't have to buy a new tray, so that we can set the underneath the tray so it'll lift those feet up just enough so they don't poke into my table. So I went looking for a table runner for the table. I had one in like a burlappy color that y'all remember probably from Tuesday morning. I do have that, and I may change that out to that in the summertime or whatever. But right now, I wanted something more in the pink hue. So I found this. And it's big and heavy, and it was $7.99, y'all. $7.99. That is cheap for this. It's a 72-inch, 13 by 72-inch table runner. So that's what I'm going to put under. This is what I'm going to put under my lantern that you will see that I tweaked, and you'll see that next week. I did add some pink to it and just very simply tweaked it, but you'll see it. So I don't know whether I'll be able to like lop a little bit of an ending onto that video or not with it in place with this. I don't know. So we'll just have to see how things go. This painting is a big, big job. So it's going to take us a while. But I got 2 of these. The other one will go on my island. I think I'm going to put the other one on my island. So, and then I got one for the ivy table and one for the credenza, but I got this. And again, sorry, this was $12.99. This one was a little bit more, but I love the colors. Look at the grays and the blacks and the corally pinks. And it is more of a coral, but it telescopes a pink if you get back from it. So you can put either one. You can put coral with it, or you can put pink with it. So either one, the lighter pink, I'd pick the lighter pink, not the necessarily darker pink, but either one would work beautifully. So I got one of these, or 2 of these. I already have it on my ivy table. I haven't done anything. I've just put it on the ivy table. I haven't done anything to the ivy table yet, but I thought this was really super pretty. And then for I changed my whole direction of where I was gonna go in that room, color-wise. I have one tuft of flowers, like the flowers that are in the wreath that I made. And I was going to use those flowers for up on the fireplace, but I think I'm going to do a softer look on the fireplace. I think I'm going to go more toward the corally pinks like this. So I got 4 table, these are just placemats that I use, as you know, for my end tables. So these will go on my end tables, and then one will go on top of the subwoofer too. So I have 4 of these, and each one was $2.49. These are heavy, you guys, heavy. And really nice quality. I can't believe it. I don't, I guess these all come from maybe Bed Bath & Beyond or something. I'm not sure where all this comes from, but I know I see the same things in World Market and in Bed Bath & Beyond. So it must be some kind, maybe one of you guys knows, it must be some kind of subsidiary, or they get their leftovers, or I'm not sure what happens. But regardless, it's all really pretty, and it all pairs beautifully together, So this is what, and then the creamy color is in the carpeting, that gray carpet, and it has the cream and the gray. I put this with the carpet. It looks super pretty. Looks really pretty. And I am super excited about getting that tablecloth and stuff off of my table because you guys, I've never done that. Never done that since we've owned that table because we never wanted to mess the table up. We had all the dogs. Now we just have Sam, you know, and he's not as destructive, you know, as the other dogs, other than his drool, and we do have to watch that. But other than that, so I'm excited to see that table, and I know you guys will be excited to see that too, all done up pretty. All right, so I got those from And That. That's why I went in to And That. Well, in passing in And That, those of you who follow me on Instagram have already seen this stuff that I'm showing you now. But I came across this beautiful white metal lantern. And this lantern looks a lot like, it's not exactly the same, but it looks a lot like that infamous red lantern that we all got from Kirkland's, that Kirkland's messed up with the shipping. It looks a lot like that. Only this lantern has has the crossbars. That lantern does not have crossbars. But this lantern, you can see it has a little imperfection. See there on the back? I don't know whether you can really see, but it's a little different color, and it's like whoever painted it or whatever, it must have rubbed up against something. So I took this up to the register. First of all, it was only $12.99. How cheap is that for this big lantern? I mean, this is a big, pretty lantern. So I asked the lady, I said, you know, I just pointed it out. I didn't say I asked her for any percentage off or anything. But she said, honey, I'm going to give you 20% off of that. And I was like, you are? She says, I am. I said, thank you so much. So she gave me 20% off of this. So I got this, what, for $9? Hello, I'll take it. Like I said, I didn't spend a ton of money. So got this. This is going to go on my fireplace hearth. That's where that's going to go. And yes, I'm going to make a funky bow topper for it. I don't know, probably out of that black florally ribbon, and I'm not sure what else. Not sure. But I did get me a little pink candle to go inside of it, a battery operated, it says it's flickering glow, I don't know, a flameless LED 3x6. Is it LED? Yeah, LED, flameless LED candle. So it's not going to be real bright, but it'll be pretty in there. So got that for $5. And then you saw me pick these up. I got 2 tufts of these, $7.99 a tuft. And I thought they were really pretty. 2 of them, the same. I'm leaning toward the corally, the more corally looking ones, than I am the pinky ones. I really like that corally pink, you know? But I'll use the pink somewhere else. Have no fear. So I got those, and then I just got me a package of votives, which I don't even know whether I'll use them, but I got a package of, well, I knew I needed one for my pretty and pink hutch here. I knew I wanted one for in there, and this was $2.99 for the pack of 6. So at those Christmas tree shops. So that is all I picked up from the Christmas tree shops. Okay, then this morning I'm fixing to, well, we just pulled the credenza over here, as you can see. It's sitting here as I showed you behind me. So I'm going to clean off. I brought up a couple of bins, and I've been packing up my primitive country stuff a little bit. There's actually not much of it left, if I'm honest, because I changed my whole mind, and I do this stuff to myself, you guys, and no, I'm not tiring myself out, as you all can see. I have not been overdoing it, for sure. I am excited. When I get to this point, I'm excited to do, which I love. I love the excitement that I love to decorate, you guys. I love to decorate. It is my passion. I would much rather decorate than craft anything, honestly. I really love doing vignettes. I love the preparing for them and pulling the colors together and pulling together a design. I love it. So I went into Walmart because I'm going to put away that I have a little primitive lamp out there. I'm leaving my spool lamps. Like I say, some of it is staying. I'm leaving my blacks. I'm leaving, but I wanted a different lamp for there. And I didn't want to break the bank, and I didn't want to spend $500 for a lamp from even Hobby Lobby or anything like that. I just wanted something simple. A simple lamp. I've really gone a little bit more simple as of late. Certainly not minimalistic. Goodness gracious, I don't think anybody could ever call me minimalistic, ever. But definitely more simplistic in my thought process. But I just simply I picked myself up a little black lamp. And it looks kind of like, it looks like an old, like a brassy, but it's, in person, it's more of an old rub bronze look, kind of. And then this is just, this was $5, and this was $5 from Mainstay, you can see. So, but I thought that'd be, this is for the ivy table, to sit on the one end of the ivy table. So I thought this would pair beautifully with, I'm gonna leave my black candlesticks. I'm gonna make another centerpiece out there. So with, you know, lighter and airier colors and pinks and whatevers, but this will sit on the one end, and I think it's really pretty. I love this little lamp. Simple, little, nice. Just not a lot to it, but I love it. So I got that from Walmart. And then, oh, I'm sorry, I won't sit down right. There we go. On my credenza, you know, I have those 2 pictures of my daughters that I have out all through the years. And there are times when I'll, you know, like I think you all saw me going through, I found some red picture frames that I had used with my Pioneer Woman decor. Was, you know, I'm using some of my Pioneer Woman stuff, but I'm not going with the Pioneer Woman colors. I'm going with the softer, you know where I'm going. So I didn't want, and the frames that the pictures are in right now are like a burnt red, kind of like a burgundy red. I'm not really using any of that color, so I simply went, and these might end up staying out all year, but I just got the 2 black frames. Very simple black. Again, kind of with the old rub bronze look. A little bit of a design there going around them. Classic, not over the top, simple decor that adds to the decor. I don't need to have an over the top, big and bold, you know, like aged whateverness, you know. And I actually have a bunch of frames that I used to use in my other house, and I thought, well, I could chalk paint one. Well, I didn't even have one that, anyway, regardless, I didn't have one that would work. So I went and bought $5 for each one. So got me 2 frames at Walmart. And then on my credenza, I'm going to do a new centerpiece. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, other than I know I'm going to use this. Sorry. And this. These are open lanterns. This one was $4.88 and this one was $5 or $6.88, something like that. But I'm going to put these together like in a tray with a bunny and I don't know what else. You know, some florals. I do have some greenery here, I'll show you. So I'm gonna make a new centerpiece for that table. Something different, something light, something airy, something different. I just want something different. There are times when I use the same staple pieces and I do. But I have a burgundy tray up there right now. I don't wanna use that. And the only other tray I have that would fit like my fleur-de-lis like candle holder, I could do just the fleur-de-lis by itself, but I don't want to. I want something different. I have a cream tray that I may set to the sun, you know. So 2 little open lanterns from Walmart. So I spent $30 at Walmart. 10 for the frames and 10 for the lamp and shade. So $30 at Walmart. And then the last thing is Joann's. Stopped in a Joann's this morning looking for pink candles. I think I can find pink candles anywhere, or even a corally candle. I'm having a devil of a time finding pink or corally candles. They had some at And That, but they had red in them. And I'm like, I don't really want them to, you know, they kind of were like the ombre type pink and then a darker pink, which is kind of a corally, and then the red. And I may end up getting those, I don't know. If I can't find anything else, or I may just go try to find some really cheap cream colored ones, maybe from And That again, or look at my coffers, but I know I don't have any colored candles. Maybe they'll go on sale at Hobby Lobby next week, but I don't know. Anyway, I need I don't necessarily need them for in here, but I would like them. I'd like candles in here with greenery and flowers, I think. And I want them for my ivy table, so I need some candles, and I'm having a terrible time finding them. But anyway, so I went into Joann's, and I found this little jar. It was, I want to say, I don't know, I found this at checkout, and the checkout line, 60% off or something. I'm going to put my little peppermint patties in this. Put away my cardinal, you know, cookie jar, and it says, choose joy. So I'm just going to put my my little peppermint patties that I have, my little snack, you know, out there. This will sit by my coffee makers. I found that on my way out, so that was kind of a second thought, or an afterthought. Then I came across these, and I thought, well, these couldn't be any more perfect. Look at this. Love grows here. Look how perfect. I mean, really? Oops, I put the frames on here. You know? This is what I'm talking about. I love the challenge of picking just the right pinks and just the right corals, you know, and blending them all together. I just love that challenge, you know. And no, I wasn't carrying any of this stuff with me, but I saw these. I was like, oh my goodness, yes, indeedy, they'll work. So I got those. Then I just picked up some greenery. Again, this is kind of a faux, like a mini lamb's ear kind of look. And all their florals were 40% off. I got a couple of tufts of this. And then the rest is, again, corally pink. Some of those, they're more on the pink end of things. I got kind of like just a really, sounds like UPS is here, kind of a baby's breath looking, kind of flocky looking kind of flower. And then I got some of these. See, all these blend beautifully. You can put pinks and corals together. I just think it looks so pretty, you know? Look at that. Oh, just makes my heart happy to be working with these light and pretty colors. Honestly. Got me another one of those. I had to dig for these, y'all, because these things were all over the place. They were on the floor and all over the place. They just pop right off of here, which is probably what I'll do when I use them. Anyway, but I made sure to find one with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tufts on it. You know, I wanted to make sure that I had all the tufts on my bunches. Then they had like a kiosk with little troughs in it. And they had a bunch of these little, just little bundles like this, like little picks. And then this. Just very light and airy little picks, you know? Aren't they pretty? One more. Doesn't that make a pretty bouquet, you know? Oh, I love it. So those are, oh, and one more. And these were like $1.99, oh, $3.99, but 40% off for that. Like this was $1.99, 40% off. So, you know, wasn't expensive. So, but all these together are gonna be super pretty. So that, my friends, is my big, huge, maybe I'll just call this my pretty in pink haul. You know, everything's pretty in pink. But again, I love it. I'm really having a good time doing this. I'm thinking it's gonna really turn out super pretty over there. And I will do another home tour, you guys. I will do another home tour when I'm finished with the new paint colors and pulling it all together. And I'll take you through the rooms again quickly, you know, and I won't add the bedrooms, you know, to that tour, but I'll just do a walkthrough of, you know, my decor. And of course you'll see vignette after vignette, you know, with my videos until I get done. But I I am really having a good time doing this. This was just what the doctor ordered for me, you know, and to have this paint being done, I'm so grateful to Chris. I'm so grateful that he's been doing this, and he's working so hard, you guys. He's just working so hard. And I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful. And let me take a minute to say thank you to all of you too for all of your comments. The ones that I know that I've not been able to get back to some of you because I am just, as you can see, I'm just surrounded, and I'm just a mess over here trying to, you know, pull everything. I'm not tired or anything. It's just, it's cluttered, and everything is, you know, we're working, Chris is working into the evenings, and, you know, I'm helping carry things and bring things, and, you know, we're all over the place here. So please forgive me and bear with us, you know, as we go through this transition period. Transitioning from cream paint to perfect Greige. Let me say that too. The paint color that we're using is the same color that's these walls are painted in here. It's perfect Greige. It's a Sherwin Williams color, perfect Greige. But Home Depot mixed it for us in their Behr paint, in their Behr, I believe it is, with primer. Chris has not been having to put 2 coats on. He's been able to get, you know, through everything with 1 coat. It covers beautifully. It's their best paint. It's not cheap. I'm going to just tell you right now, it's like 20, is it $25 a can, Chris? $40 a can, $40 a gallon. So just know that. I'm just telling you straight out front, full disclosure, you know, but it's worth it. You know, this is one of the things, this house is probably not going to ever get repainted again, unless it's just touch-ups. But this is the color that this house will remain for the remainder of our time in this house. I'm not one to go and paint my walls any colors. Not really. This is my neutral. This is my neutral. So, but it's warming it up so much. Wait till you guys see it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to show it to you. Anyway, but that's it. That's it for this one, you guys. And that's it for this week's video, I think. And like I say, I'll go to my P.O. box Friday. And if there's anything there, I'll haul that either over the weekend or beginning of next week. And then we'll go into, you know, decorating vignette after vignette again. Just, you know, fun times going through the house very simply, very naturally, very, you know, not anything over the top, you guys. So let me just say that I hope that those of you who are struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits, hugs all around. And I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, happy weekend, y'all. Have a great weekend. Until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.